I think it'll be a good fight. I think he is tough. I think he is good. I don't think he's faced anybody quite, with my experience. I don't think he's facing anybody with the levels of, stand up, ground, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, like all the well-rounded experience that I bring to the cage. I don't think he's facing anybody like that. So I think it'll be a great night for me.
On the bench, cause it's in my sights, yeah. Plus I'm coming for your head, jug ice type. I ain't no stranger to circumstance. Don't notice I'm about to dance. I keep my ship tight, cause any moment I'm throwing hands. I'm blowing up on your man, KOing him on demand. Fight of the night, bitch, I'll put ice in my corner, man. Coming for the ring, no weakness. Coattail on a mission, no secret. Flick of the wrist, no sleep, bitch. Coming for your head, you need to be sick, he's sick. From Chile with love.
Hola chicos, bienvenidos a un nuevo episodio de Fordewin MMA. El día de hoy nos acompaña una leyenda del juego de las MMA, un hombre que se rumoreaba que se retiraba, pero realmente nos deja sorprendidos nuevamente por su capacidad de estar con nosotros. Estoy hablando de Benson Henderson, que no se retira, sino que se mantiene con nosotros, se mantiene activo en las MMA. How you doing, Benson? Good to talk to you.
Hola. Good to talk to you, man. Good to finally connect. I know it's been a while. I apologize.
It's okay, brother. No worries. I mean, what a nice context to be talking to you, man, because the last event was really special in a couple of ways. It was a great performance. You broke a skid. You're now having a lovely opportunity to share with your family in the stands. And of course, there was this rarefied air and retirement talks in the air in the background of it all. Now it's all different. You signed a new deal with Bellator, and currently you're scheduled to headline in Bellator Dublin, nonetheless, which is a venue that blows my mind because the Irish fans are known for their spirit and their passion, and you're going after a local guy. So Peter Queally is the man. September is the date. But not only that, you're also grappling in a super fight in Polaris against legendary BJJ specialist Demian Maia. So I'll shut up now. Can you please walk me through everything that's been happening with you lately, my brother?
Like you said, Demian Maia coming up. Take one thing at a time. Next thing on my plate is Demian Maia. MMA is my bread and butter, where I make all my money. Place a lot of emphasis on my MMA career over, a jiu-jitsu career. But that being said, Demian Maia, man, that's something to get excited for. You hear the name Demian Maia, being able to maybe compete against him, that's a huge deal. Demian Maia is a freaking legend. One of the only men to ever win the ADCC, Dogi. Like, he's the man. He's won everything. Fought for the UFC belt, 85 and 170, two divisions. Demian Maia is, man, an absolute legend. To compete against him should be fun. It should be something to get worked up for, to be excited about.
So, Ben, how this Polaris deal came to be against Demian Maia?
Man, Demian Maia, the legend, the man, the myth, Demian Maia. I was stoked about it. So they hit me up. Talks, their manager, my manager, this and that, and yada. Finally got it all worked out. Said the done deal, let's do it. I was like, all right. I signed up early on, and they had the managers do their job and figure it out. And I am excited to be able to go out there and shake hands against Demian Maia and go lay it on the line.
Well, this is a beautiful opportunity to display your grappling. You said this Polaris 20 super fight will allow you to go back to your wrestling days. How are you preparing for the task at hand, and how do you feel about competing against arguably one of the best pure practitioners in the sport of MMA?
I think for sure Demian Maia might be the foremost pure jiu-jitsu practitioner at the high level that he is for as far as representing jiu-jitsu in the MMA world. Demian might be the flag carrier for the jiu-jitsu community. I think preparing for him, obviously his technique, his technical prowess is head and shoulders probably above any other MMA person walking into a cage. A lot of other people walking into the cage. So for me, the hard part's going to be making it grindy. I think he's really good. He's really awesome. He's really technical. So if I keep it strictly, the beautiful art of jiu-jitsu, I make it all about the technique and this and that, and his technique's pretty good. He might get me in that part. But if I can make it grindy, make it not a slugfest, it's not MMA, but make it grindy, back and forth, a lot of scrambles, this and that, get a little bit tired. I think that's where I stand my best chance.
Well, this is a special couple of weeks for you because you're joined by Maria, who's driving right now. You're cruising all the way down home. So, hey, Maria, thank you for appearing here casually. We know you. Well, Ben, we know Maria is pursuing her own MMA journey as she's about to turn pro. She's making her pro debut in LFA strawweight division on July 8th against Melanie McIntyre. I just wanted to seize the opportunity to have you both here. Just a quick assessment from your part, and of course, if we could have a few words from Maria about how excited she is about this.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a great opportunity, great matchup for my wife. Of course, I'm a little biased, but I think a lot of matchups are good for her. We still want to be smart about it. Her pro debut, so we think that having this opportunity, having this matchup here in Phoenix, Arizona, I think it's a big deal. And we're excited for. Let him go.
I'm trying to wave.
Yeah, it's exciting, of course, to have a home game. How do you feel, Maria, about all this? Because it's something that it's so close to home, literally.
I'm super excited. I fought here before for the Bellator show when Ben and I both fought on that same card. And that was really exciting. That was a really big deal as an amateur fighting for one of the biggest organizations in the world. So I'm really excited to fight for LFA now. This will be my third time fighting for them. And it'll be pro. It's exciting because my kids, I'll get to go to the hotel and rest for a little bit, so my kids aren't waking me up all night, and then go put on a great performance and then come home and see my kids again. I'm excited because my parents get to be there, and I don't know if my kids will be there, but I'm just excited to kind of finally get to do this. It's I've been wanting to do it for a while. We said no for a while, and then we had kids, and now I'm finally kind of making that run for the money here. And so I'm really excited. I don't know too much about the girl who I'm fighting. I know she's done some jiu-jitsu stuff. I know she's done some Muay Thai stuff. I think I'm pretty. I mean, I'm decently well-rounded, maybe, and I think I will be able to outpace her wherever she wants to have the fight, and I know I'll just put on a good performance. I can't control the outcome of the fight, but I know I'm going to have a great performance.
Well, that's exciting to hear. I've been following all this journey from seeing you getting engaged in the octagon all the way to debuting, of course. And it's, as a fan, for me, it's a beautiful thing to see. And I just wanted to send all the good energies your way. I hope you have a great debut.
You.
The next question could be for both of you, maybe, because your family is going to have a couple interesting weeks. Like we said before, Ben is competing against Damian Maia in June. You're competing in July early, and then Benson is going full force to Dublin for an away game against Queally. So how difficult it is to organize everything and to keep everybody at peace at home?
It is very difficult. It is it's very trying. It's I think the biggest thing for Ben and I both is like recovery or just getting to take a break. A lot of fighters, I don't know very many fighters who have as many kids as we do. We have like half of the Brady Bunch. And then coming home, and then for us, we want to be better parents than we are competitors. And so we always try to give our kids everything we have. And sometimes we're not able to because we're tired. So it is really hard to go back and forth, because that's what our day is back and forth. And we're blessed enough. My husband worked hard enough to where we have a daycare at our gym, and he can kind of set the rules on like our kids coming. We have them doing gymnastics at our gym, and they can do classes. And so we're blessed in a way because my husband works so hard that we get to spend more time with our kids, and we can bring them to the gym and know that they're still safe in the gym and practice, and then come take them out and spend some time with them, maybe put them back in the kids' corner. It is definitely a juggling act to make everyone happy. Normally someone's upset at the end of the day, but
How about you, Benson? How is this juggling act for you? How do you feel it's going?
I say the same thing my wife was saying. I think that, like she said, echoing her sentiments, for us, we want to be the best fighter on the planet, period. No ands or buts about it. She was the best 115-pounder on the planet. I want to be the best 155-pounder on the planet. But that being said, the most important thing is family. As great of a fighter as I want to be, the best fighter of all time at 155, I want to be an even better dad. My wife was to be an even better mom. So the emphasis is being an even better parent, being an even better mom, being an even better dad. And if being a good fighter, the best fighter, takes this much energy at the gym, we're beat up and we're sore, we're tired, and we have knots on our legs.
When it's the hardest to be the nicest,
yeah.
And then coming home, we got to give even more energy when we get home. We can't come home and rest and relax and just ice and hang out. We come home, we got to put on our happy face and do the happy dad, happy mom. Hey, let's go play. Let's have fun. Let's do this. We have to be a strict disciplinarian. Summertime with the kids right now. Over this next stretch, like you talked about, keeping the kids busy, keeping them all in their summer camps. We got swim camp. We got chess camp. We got gymnastics going on. So keeping the kids busy, having fun, being awesome, amazing, great parents is the first and foremost to us, and then on top of that, making sure we getting in the quality of training that we need to become the best 115 pounder on the planet, to be the best 155 pounder on the planet. It's not work.
Well, I really admire the way you carried yourself as an athlete, both of you guys, either in victory or defeat, always a class act. And I'm really interested in how being a father of 3 boys has affected you as a man, because I imagine your boys must feel like mom and dad have some strong superhero vibes, right?
I think our oldest son, who's 6, he kind of getting the gist, getting the idea now. Our other sons are still just like a little bit too young. They still like just run and play. They might see, daddy's picture on the wall or mommy's picture, something like that. But I don't think you really quite understand quite as much. So, and I like that. I don't really like to your kids, like, no matter how famous you are, if you're freaking Tom Cruise or if you're freaking Jennifer Lopez, you're still just mom and dad to them, And so, like, to our kids, we're always just gonna be mom and dad. We might have our pictures up on the walls, and we might be, news articles and this and that, but to them it doesn't really matter. They come home, hey mom, wipe my butt. Okay, yeah.
I'm hungry. I need to go elsewhere. You take me there. Yeah, I get it. Well,
you could come home with bruises all over. They don't care.
They still want to get things done, and well, it's only fair, man. It's only fair. Well, your boys are adorable. I love to see the interactions with you guys, and especially with Ben at the post-fight presser at the end of your last fight. And that's something I really admire personally, and I wanted to show that to people here in South America, that you guys are really committed to not only your pursuit as fighting athletes, but also as human beings, and forming this well put up family that you guys have with core values and a lot of strength, not only in the cage, but outside of it as well. And I just wanted to say that because it's something that I really would like to showcase.
Thank you, man.
Well, Benson, September Bellator main event in front of an assumable fighting Irish crowd that will try to make you feel that this is definitely an away game for you, right? How do you expect your visit to Dublin to pan out?
I'm going to leave Dublin my hand raised. I'm going to exit the cage with my hand raised and a big smile on my face. Give my wife a big hug. And then after that, we'll probably go check out some of Europe. Maybe go check out Paris or London or some more Ireland. But it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a good, fun trip. See how the kids react to being on a different time zone, sleep schedule.
Oh, it's going to be rough.
Oh, that's going to be wild. You're going to take them.
Yeah, the whole family's coming this time.
Oh, that's going to be amazing, man. How are you figuring everything out? Because having the 3 kids, you, Maria, it's going to be wild.
Yeah.
4. Oh, I forgot one. I'm so sorry. You're right.
No, it's okay. We have 3 boys and a little girl.
Yeah, the girl is not getting that much press. We should do an interview with her too.
She was really close together with our last boy. So sometimes they think they're the same, and two of our boys look the same. So half the time they think they're twins, and so.
Well, it happens.
But the kids they're gonna go out. I haven't decided yet, but we're not gonna go out the same time as Ben. We're gonna go a little bit later, and so it'll be good.
Well, that's going to be such an experience for sure. Ben, about Peter Queally. Queally is tough, is a durable fighter. How do you feel this fight will serve your purposes?
I think Queally is a good fighter. I think he's doesn't have quite as much experience as I do. His last fight coming off a loss, and he won his last one. I think it'll be a good fight. I think he is tough. I think he is good. I don't think he's faced anybody quite with my experience. I don't think he's facing anybody with the levels of stand up, ground, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, like all the well-rounded experience that I bring to the cage. I don't think he's faced anybody like that. So I think it'll be a great night for me.
Well, the key word here is experience. We've seen a number of people, a number of very gifted athletes competing up to their mid-40s. People like Joel Romero, or very recently, like we saw with Glover Teixeira, right? Competing at the highest levels of the game, possibly giving us one of the best fights of the year. Bellator's 155 division it's a very interesting place right now and after your latest win, you're definitely in the mix. And Bellator's 155 division is a very interesting mix. It's a very interesting place right now for you. And the key word is experience. You're bringing that to the table. How do you feel about this new opportunity and under this new contract? Do you feel you have one last title run before riding into the sunset?
That's what this last contract was all about. I asked Bellator how many fights to get to my belt, and then I want to defend it one time. They said, you got the big W against the Russian, undefeated for over 10 years. He was supposed to be the man for them, So got my hand raised against him. Beat up Peter Queally, who just fought for the belt. After that, hopefully get a title shot and then defend it one time. But that's what these last 4 fights is all about. These last 4 fights is one last title run. I will get that lightweight belt around my waist. And then after that, checking the deuces. See you guys later.
Well, I'm excited to see you compete. I'm excited for this new contract with you. Is it 3 fights, right?
4-fight deal.
Oh, 4-fight deal. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see you compete on September. I'm excited to see you in Ireland, probably catapulting yourself to a new title opportunity. It's amazing, and I just want to wish you all the best in it. I just wanted to leave you with this question because it's something that a lot of people has asked me to ask you, so I'm just going to lay it out there for you. There has been a lot of expansion in the MMA community. There's been new companies. There are new paths for fighters opening up every single day in this dynamic sport. With this expansion, there's a lot of opportunities for active competitors, but for former competitors as well, developing broadcasting careers and whatnot. You're pretty knowledgeable, you're experienced, and you're very well spoken. Is this a path that can we see you in the future?
I'm not against it. I don't think I'll say no. But while my wife gets her MMA career started, a lot of the attention on the focus has been on my career, on my success, my personal success, my personal career for the last 10, 15 years. And now it's going to be her turn. After these 4 fights, all the attention turns over to my wife and making sure she gets all the proper training, goes over here to train, goes over there to train. Then I'll be more of a stay-at-home dad, taking care of the kids, driving them to soccer practice, picking them up from school. I'll be doing all the soccer mom stuff, taking care of the kids as my wife goes off and becomes the best 115 pound fighter on the planet.
Well, I'm excited for Maria as well, man. Best of luck for you. Best of luck for Maria and all your future endeavors. If you stay at home, if you're the smooth daddy at home, what kind of signature dishes can your kids expect?
Oh, but mostly it's all Korean food for me. Just rice, kogi, tejibugogi, galbi, a lot of Korean food. My mom sends it pre-made from home from Seattle, and then I get it, and then I just get fried up a little bit, so it looks all like amazing, looks great, looks that. All I do basically just heat it up though. My mom does all the work, so I got it pretty easy in that aspect.
Yeah, nothing better than mom's cooking to share with your kids, of course. Yeah. Well, Ben, absolutely amazing chance to talk to you. If I could leave you with something, is a chance for you to address the Latin American fans that, as we spoke before we started recording, it's really hard for us to get a good piece of Benson Henderson for the Latin American fans. So if you could just indulge me with a few words for the fans here.
Just to all the South American fans, we got a lot of guys on the Combates Americas organization now. We got Ivan, Peche, Kyote. So we got a lot of guys in my gym coming up too. So you'll see me coaching and helping out, and we appreciate all your guys' support, supporting my younger guys coming up, supporting me. Just the MMA, the subculture, the small subculture of MMA. I appreciate that support. I appreciate that love. And hopefully it allows us MMA fighters to continue having careers, livelihoods. They pay for our bills with what it is that we love,
Well, we'll try to do everything we can to support this and to help you live plentiful life, doing what you love, and because you provide us with experiences for a lifetime as well. All those memories, all your fights. I just want to thank you, Benson. Thank you so much for your time. It's
of course, no problem, man. No problem.
Hope to see you back here after Ireland, of course. Take care, my brother. Thank you so much for your time.
Let's do it. After Ireland, it sounds good. Thank you.
At the top, ain't got no time to relax. Always working, no stop. Leave my soul on the track. Bounce your head off the mat. This is one stop shop. Got what you need in the back. Coming for the win, no weakness. Cote on a mission, no secret. Flick of the